Welcome to Musical Mixtape. I'm your host, Sophia Maiello.
And I'm Nicole Allen. We have a jam-packed show for you tonight featuring singers, musicians, and dancers.
So stick around to see what our acts have in store.
Here at Musical Mixtape, we like to feature a variety of musical performances.
Yeah, just last week we had Meowsart, the singing cat.
We've also featured the acclaimed Golden Girls tribute group, the Golden Barbs, who cover strictly Nicki Minaj songs, and all their names also happen to be Barbara.
Those are definitely tough acts to follow, but our first performer will surely measure up. Please welcome Joshua Davey. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
It's great to be here.
All right, let's get right into these questions. So you're a composition major here at Ithaca College. How has this experience helped you to create your own music?
Yeah, well, I've got a private composition professor here. Her name is Professor Sally McCoon. And just that experience of having like a one-on-one teacher has been just like, it's been so helpful. And I think you can hear some of those like classical elements that I've learned from my lessons in my songwriting songs a little bit as well.
Awesome. That's really awesome. You play multiple instruments, including the piano, guitar, and the cello. How did you get started playing all of those instruments?
Well, I started taking piano lessons in, I think, 4th grade. And it was just kind of one of those things that I had to do as a kid, like Boy Scouts. But I ended up dropping Boy Scouts, and I stuck with piano, so there must have been something fun in it.
That's awesome.
Out of all the instruments you play, do you have a specific one that is your favorite?
Well, it's got to be piano. I'll be playing guitar in my song later today, but I started on piano, so that'll always be my passion, I guess.
Nice, totally. Do you have any musicians you take inspiration from when it comes to writing your own music?
Definitely. I think Haley Hendricks is probably my favorite singer-songwriter, and I think you can hear a lot of the band Car Seat Headrest in the song I'm going to play.
That's awesome.
Very nice. So what made you choose the song that you're performing for us today, and is there anything we should listen for in the song?
Well, I chose the song because my friends who have heard the song always say it's like my most catchy melody. I'm proud of how the chorus melody turned out, so it should be a fun one to hear. In terms of something to listen for, I'm kind of a music theory head, so I'll give you a little tidbit. You don't have to understand, but I delay the tonic chord, which is kind of like the home chord you might return to a lot in a song. I use it very sparingly.
That's really awesome.
We'll make sure to listen for that.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited to hear it.
Me too.
Is there anywhere we can find your music so far?
Theoretically on Spotify, some might be coming soon, but the safest bet is my YouTube channel, which is just Joshua Davey.
Awesome.
Okay. We'll make sure to check it out.
Amazing. Well, it was great talking with you, Joshua. Thanks for coming in today.
Stay tuned to hear Joshua's perform his big original song, Be Young for Once, live in this studio. Stay with us.
For our first performance of the night, please welcome Joshua Davey to perform
Ready,
Be
camera
Young
2.
for Once.
Take camera 2. Ready, camera 3. Fade to camera 3. Ready, camera 4.
So what if it's apathy?
Take camera 4.
Do you think I'd care?
Ready, camera
You
1.
break, others cannot replace.
Actually, take camera 2.
What was lying there, but now
Ready, camera 1
it's
now.
bare and they don't
Take
care.
camera
So much going on. I don't
ready,
wanna
camera
hear,
3.
but now I did.
Take camera 3.
Ignorance is bliss.
Camera
only
2,
if
can you get to the
plan on
guitar?
dying
Ready,
young.
camera 4
And
on
that's
his
no
head.
fun.
Actually, no, take camera 2 on the guitar.
But when I look into
Ready,
your
camera
eyes,
3.
I see myself
And actually, ready, camera 4.
instead.
Take camera 4.
And then
ready,
I
camera
feel
1.
all kinds of ways, like some
camera
weird
1.
sense of dread.
Ready, 3.
So try me on for once
And
and
take
do
3.
the bad thing instead.
Ready, 2 with a slow zoom
My
in.
head is a
Take
loaded
2.
gun that kills
With a
all
slow
sense
zoom
of
in.
fun.
Ready, 4.
Get out of
4.
your stupid bed. The world is here.
Ready, 1.
Get out of your
actually, ready, 3.
stupid head. And maybe see
3.
your peers appear into
Ready,
some
camera 1.
perfect
Zoom in a little bit
time.
more.
So
camera
much
1.
going on, I don't wanna
Ready,
hear.
camera
Now
4.
I did. Ignorance is
actually, ready, camera
bliss
2.
only if you plan
camera
on
2.
dying young, and that's no fun.
Ready, camera 3. Take
But
3.
when I look into your eyes, I see
Ready, 4.
myself instead.
Take
and then
4.
I feel all kinds of ways, like some weird sense
Ready,
of
1.
dread.
Take
It's
1.
all trying me on for once and do
Camera 2, can you
the
zoom out a
bad
little bit and then do
thing
that slow zoom
instead.
in? And take 2 with a slow
My
zoom in.
head is a loaded gun that kills all sense of fun.
Ready, camera 4. Take camera 4. Actually, that's the guitar outro. Ready, camera 3. Take camera 3. Ready, camera 2 with a slow zoom out. Take camera 2 with a slow zoom out. Slowly zoom out. Ready, camera 3. Actually, Sophia, just walk in.
Wow, what a wonderful
Hold there.
performance. Thank you, Joshua, for joining us today. Don't go far. When we come back, we have a performance from IC Defy Dance Company that I'm sure will knock your socks off. Stay with us.
Hold, hold.
Please welcome dancers Mel and Audrey from
Ready,
IC Defy
2.
Dance Company performing Runaway Baby.
Take 2. Cue music. Take 3. Ready, 4. Take 4.
Ready,
Take 2.
ready, 1.
Take 1.
Ready, 4.
Take 4.
Ready, 2.
Take 2.
Ready, 3.
Take 3.
Ready, 1.
Take 1.
Ready, 4.
Take 4.
Ready, 2.
Take 2.
Ready, 3.
Take 3. 1, 2.
Ready, 2. Ready, 3.
Take 3.
Ready, 1.
Take 1.
Ready, 2.
Take 2.
Ready, 3.
Take 3.
Ready, 4.
Take 4.
Ready, 1.
Take 1.
Ready, 2.
Take 2.
Ready, 1.
Take 1.
Ready, 3.
Take 3.
Ready, 2.
Take 2. 4. 2.
Ready, 3.
Take 3.
Ready, 1.
Take 1.
Ready, 2.
Take 2.
Ready, 4.
Take 4.
Ready, 2.
2.
Ready, 1.
Ready, 1. Take 1.
Amazing performance, guys. That was great.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, stick around because we have an exclusive interview coming up with Mel,
Ready, black.
where she will be talking about her extensive dance career and IC Defy Dance Company. Make sure to stay with us.
Welcome back to Musical Mixtape. Just before the break, we saw an incredible performance from the dancers of IC Defy Dance Company. They are super talented and awesome, if I do say so myself.
We're joined on the couch with Mel Cooper, a dancer and the company hip-hop teacher of IC Defy. Thanks for joining us, Mel.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Well, can you tell us a little bit about your dance journey and how you ended up in IC Defy?
Yeah, so I've been dancing since I was 2, and then eventually I danced competitively at my hometown studio. I took a break for about 1 to 2 years to focus more on school and family, but it's one of those things that you always come back to if you do it. And coming to Ithaca College, I knew they had around 3 dance companies, and one of the alumni who was on another one of the dance companies actually recommended IC Defy for me. And from the Instagram page, everyone seemed so cool and welcoming that I showed up to auditions, and the next thing you knew, I was on the company.
That's awesome. So you're a powerhouse performer who can seemingly do it all. What's your favorite style of dance to do, and what's your favorite style of dance to watch?
Seemingly is a strong word. I cannot do it all, but I appreciate the compliment.
course.
I'd have to say my favorite style to watch would probably be those like cool contemporary lyrical pieces. I like a little bit of like a dark edge to a piece, a storyline. I think it's more interesting to watch. and those are the types of pieces you get from contemporary and lyrical. My favorite style to perform would probably be jazz or hip hop. As you know, I'm the teacher of the hip hop for the company, so I hope so. But those dances are really fun and they're really enjoyable for me. I'm definitely a more like sassy, outgoing person by nature, so it's just easier to translate that into jazz or hip hop.
Yeah.
Totally. And the style of dance that you choreograph has very intricate movements that fit so well with the music. Where do you pull your inspiration from?
Yeah, so I'm crazy when I choreograph. My roommate has said that I am crazy. She walks in and I have like huge headphones, not listening to anything. But I just play the music over and over again, and eventually I start hearing those like backbeats or like those sounds in the background that you don't hear first go. And a lot of times I like to match the movements to those like sounds and stuff like that, so it has more of like a solidifying edge to the dance, I guess, if you will. But I basically just play the song over and over and dance to it, hoping to find like a move I like.
Yeah. So for those who don't know about IC Defy Dance Company, can you explain a little bit about the group and what you guys do?
Yeah, so basically we meet 2 times a week. We also do small groups and other dances. We do lots of styles, but we hang out, we practice technique, and we have a show at the end of each semester. And it's a really close, tight-knit group, so it just basically feels like doing a hobby while hanging out, if you will.
Definitely.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I think now would be a great time to teach Nicole some dance moves. Do you want to teach Nicole a little bit of the hip hop dance?
Oh yeah, let's get started. Okay, so it's not going to be too bad.
Okay, good. I don't have much rhythm, so
You
we'll
got
see what
this, you got
happens.
this. So we're gonna do 3 steps
Okay.
around in a circle
Okay.
towards the back. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna scoop forward, and then 1, 2, back to the right, back to the left, forward to the right, forward to the left, and pose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Should
That
we
wasn't
try
bad.
it a little bit faster?
Yeah, let's do it a little faster.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back, back, and forward, forward, and pose.
Very good.
That was great.
Yay!
I love that. Well, thank you so much for teaching me how to dance, Mel. And for anyone watching, where can they find information on IC Defy?
Thank you so much for having us, and you did a great job. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and most places around campus.
Awesome.
Thanks again, Mel. And don't go anywhere. We have one more musical performance in store for you that you won't want to miss, so stay with us. Welcome back to Musical Mixtape. For our final guest of the night, we're welcoming Sam Zaslow Braverman into the studio.
Before we get into their performance, here's a behind-the-scenes look into his musical process.
Hi, I'm Sam Zaslow Braverman. I'm in the Film BFA and I'm a musician. My niches in my music are folk. I really like noise a lot, shoegaze, rock, pretty much anything that like hurts a little bit to listen to, but also I like some conventional stuff. So I have a music project on the interweb called When It Comes Down, and it started as a folk project. The song that I'm going to play actually is one of the first songs that I ever wrote. And it started as like a folk thing, but now it's like a little bit more like noise oriented and kind of just like rock, like kind of just like really large sounds. I also compose for a lot of student films. I started last year. I previously scored like all of my films, but I started working on other people's. I started music technically, I guess, when I was like 3. And then I rediscovered it in my junior year of high school because I just like started just like messing around with like GarageBand again. Then I picked up guitar around the time that I first came to college, and now I'm here.
Here's Sam Zaslow Braverman
Ready, camera
performing
2.
Your Morning from his EP When It Comes Down for the final performance
Take
of the
camera
night.
2. Camera 1, you can also get on Sam. Camera 4, that's fine for now.
The wall is tall and
Camera
weathered,
3, can you get just his head
papers
or
fill the
upper body?
cracks, the kind of wish
Camera 2,
you
can you
never
slowly zoom
made,
in?
the kind you can't take
Camera
back,
2, can you slowly zoom in?
the hair beneath your beanie,
Camera 1,
tussled by the
can
breeze,
you just do where he's strumming?
part of me
For
that
now.
struggles is
Camera 4, that's fine.
struggling with
Camera
you.
3, you can zoom out
See you in your
to a wider shot.
morning,
Camera 3.
and in my
Okay, camera 2, you can stop zooming
afternoon.
out, and then camera 2, zoom out.
Sun will fall beneath the earth, but yours
Sean,
is
can you-
rising soon.
you don't- Yeah, that's fine.
I'll see you in your morning,
Camera 1, can you
whenever
go
it
back
may
to the
come.
wider shot you had of
The story's
him,
seen 1,000
bats.
fires,
Good.
but
You
I'm
tilt down
still
and touch.
feeling dumb.
Cam, can you zoom in
The
on
spaceship
his
I
face?
arrived in has not been seen for years. I thought I
Camera
caught
3,
a
can you go back to the
glimpse of
thing
it.
with the guitar shot?
Thought it might be near.
Camera 4, you can zoom
Drove
back out
on
to the
down
other
the
shot you had.
highway.
And then camera 2, you can
Chased
start
it
another
shake
very
for
slow zoom
months.
in.
When I came upon the wreck, I found
And then camera 1,
another
can you
empty
do upper
clearing
shoulder
where I
and face
could
again?
slump. See you in your morning and in my afternoon.
Camera 3, can you
Our
not cut off
sun
his
will
head?
fall beneath the
Yeah.
earth.
Actually, camera 3, can you
Yours
zoom in
is
on where he's
rising
strumming?
soon. I'll see you in your
That's good.
morning, whenever it
1,
may
can
come.
you go back to that wider shot you had? And
The
4, can you go
story's
back to his
seen
face?
1,000 fires, but
1, can
I'm
you
still
zoom out?
feeling dumb.
3, you can start to slow zoom out. 2, you can just stay there once you get the whole musical mixtape in there. So just stay there. 4, you can zoom back out to where you were, and then 1, can you go back to where he's just strumming? This is a longer bridge than I remember. 4, can you zoom out to also include the guitar, and 3, start to slow zoom in towards where he's strumming. Then 2, slowly zoom out. They should come back on. Yeah, so include them, cue them.
Incredible performance, Sam. Thank you again for sharing that with us. Where can we find the rest of your music?
It's on Spotify under the name When It Comes Down.
Awesome.
I forgot we were
And
adding
how many tracks do you have out right
extra
now?
questions here.
Something like
Um,
30, 20, something.
1, can you get
and
just the
there's
2
gonna
of
be
them,
more.
and 3, can you
Awesome.
just get him?
Before we end our show, we have updates on our community calendar, so stick around to hear about the upcoming performances happening at Ithaca College.
Stay with us.
Ready, Black.
Welcome back to Musical Mixtape. As a
Yeah, I
final
didn't
send-off
actually
for
say
our
it,
show,
so
we want to
we're-
take a look at our community
maybe my
calendar.
directing
If
doesn't
you haven't
work
seen the show
worse
before,
the more
the
safeties we do.
community calendar showcases
can pause
upcoming
there.
performances on and around the Ithaca South Hill. It's a way to showcase local performers and get the word out about their shows.
Let's take a look.
First up, we have Ithaca College's African Drumming and Dance performance happening Thursday, March 27th at Ford Hall in the Whalen Center for Music.
Next, the MTD Student Spotlight Series is happening Friday, March 28th, also in the Whalen Center for Music in Hockey Family Recital Hall.
Happening on Sunday,
I'm
March
not doing anything
30th is the
important.
Dorothy Cotton Jubilee Singers performing in Ford Hall.
Performances for Titanic the Musical begin in the Clark Theater in the Dillingham Center on April 2nd and go through April 9th.
We also have some of our a cappella groups performing soon. Premium Blend is performing April 18th at 8 p.m.
Voice Stream performing on that same day at 2 p.m.
and an Ithaca Capella concert coming up on April 26th at 8 p.m.
Also, the Defy concert is the next day, April 27th at 2 p.m. That's all we have for this episode of Musical Mixtape.
Make sure to
Ready
tune in next
slowly
week
zoom
where we will
out?
have more incredible performances.
Next week, we will be joined by the
can
famous singing parrot
start
quartet group,
your
the Beak Street Boys.
Zoom out now.
You definitely don't want to miss that. I've been your host, Sophia Maiello.
And I'm Nicole Allen.
We will see you next time on Musical Mixtape.
Hold there. And go to black. And stop.